What's up, everybody? Juan, Castle. Welcome back to Smack Talk. It's middle of March right now, and yeah, I mean, really not a whole heck of a lot going on.
Wait a minute, did you just say it was middle of March?
Yeah, it's yeah,
dude. It's March Madness time!
That's right!
Madness, baby! Ah! Madness! Madness!
So why are we so excited about March Madness?
Take the most boring month out of the entire year.
Take some college basketball, add a little bit of madness,
And BAM!
you got the single most exciting postseason in sports!
For some unexplainable reason, every other game seems to come down to some 21-year-old kid
Played 15 minutes all
coming
season
off the bench with exactly 3.2 seconds to go.
for hitting a 27-foot jumper.
Who will replace last round's buzzer beater as the greatest shot of all time.
You're sweating.
You've gone an entire 3 minutes without breathing or blinking.
You've actually forgotten that you've needed to piss since midway through the second half. That obnoxiously loud and really annoying announcer.
Actually has reason to be excited for once.
Because outside of winning this game, there isn't a single athletic accomplishment worth being proud of if you're enrolled at George Mason.
Speaking of George Mason,
Madness!
upsets!
We all love the underdog. It's the biggest cliche in sports. Cinderella stories?
Hate when they use that term. What Disney movie isn't a Cinderella story? They all have the same plot. The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Pocahontas?
The Beauty and the Beast. It's actually harder to find a Disney movie that isn't a Cinderella story.
When it comes to sports, though, this term happens to find a way into our college basketball euphoria every single year!
It's all madness! If I had asked you who George Mason was before 2006, you probably would have answered
One of the backup singers for the Whisperers. Valparaiso.
Bradley, Northern Iowa.
Davidson.
These seemingly unknown teams pop up every single year,
They win some small conference tournament, earning themselves a 12 seed.
mainly because the selection committee can't even remember who their mascot is, much less where the school is located. And then they proceed to fuck up everybody's bracket. Madness! Which reminds me,
Brackets! Is there any better way to drive interest in a sport than by adding bragging rights, an office pool, and the opportunity to win some serious loot?
deep down you know you'll never win a single one of your brackets. Ever!
But without fail, you enter 1 or 7 every year.
Seriously, it never stops in this tournament. I picked my upsets based on school colors, which mascot I think would win in a fight, and even famous alumni. Kevin Costner is probably the coolest alumni of Cal State Fullerton.
Any technique is as useful as the other, because ultimately, who the hell knows what my bracket's going to look like by day 2 of the tourney anyway? What I do know is that you picked Georgetown to win it all, and 13 seed Ohio just donkey punched them in the first round.
I'm gonna stroll into work tomorrow and rub that all up in your face until you cry. Somebody's gonna have to call the wambulance.
Madness! On that note, the only thing more amusing than watching your know-it-all coworker pout over the $20 he blew when Murray State beat Vanderbilt
Is watching a 6'8", 19-year-old cry because he just had his hopes and dreams crushed on national television.
Not only is the choke artist label going to follow this guy all the way through the NBA draft lottery, he's now got about 30,000 classmates waiting for him back home, so when he gets off the team bus, they can give him the silent treatment until graduation.
He was the big man on campus before clinking 2 free throws with the game on the line in a one-possession game. Now he's gonna have some drunk sorority bitch tell him how much he sucks at any party he goes to for the next 3 years. Madness!
But you know what? I'd cry too if I had that much pressure on me. Millions of people watching at home. And the biggest game of my career. And history of my school. No pressure.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
How'd that happen? Well, it's kind of weird.
Dude, is there anything you don't like about March Madness?
Yes. That stupid theme song that CBS plays every year. You know that's what I'm talking about.
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years, no one knows just how
Yeah.
They should just call it Crazy March. No, March Madness is better.